don't want. It's the same process, flat iron, same thing.
process, yeah, except for the washing out is different, you
Well,
only
the
wash
other
out
thing
like
too is also
80%.
they said, if you're gonna do a toner that day, because it's acidic, you have to use, you can only use Color Touch with it, because you can't, Shine Infinity is
It's too
acidic too. So you can only use Color Touch and you can only use it, so you'll have to do the color, then the smoothing, and then you have to wash them and everything, or you do the smoothing, so they're dry and everything, so then you have to wash them again to do the toner. Yeah, that's not a thing.
So it's probably not an add-on to the color day.
Yeah.
You could be like,
Nice to do
come
it.
back in a few days and
Yeah.
we'll do it with your haircut or whatever.
Yeah.
And she called it a cousin of a Brazilian.
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
replacement of a Brazilian.
No, definitely
Brazilian.
not.
Yeah.
Like it
But it's not
feels
vanilla.
softer, like I said,
But
but
you
I
still
can't
have some
curl.
Brazilian in your hair too, don't you?
Me, no. I haven't had Brazilian in like 2 years.
Oh.
Not since David tried to kill me.
You try to.
Well, she did the free one with Hannah, like
Oh, I
a
did
year
do that.
ago.
Yeah, and that was really
Yeah.
nothing.
Do you think this is
This
better
did
than that?
more than that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was very disappointing. I was so
Yeah.
excited about
Well,
that, to get something without the.
I asked ChatGPT and that still has stuff in it too.
But this at least made my hair soft.
Interesting.
And like, this is not styled. This
But
is slept on
ChatGPT doesn't know
and
everything, so
Better,
better line.
better.
Yeah.
It knows.
It does not. People are getting in a lot of trouble trusting everything ChatGPT says. I would be careful.
Rob loves it.
I do, but I don't. I always verify. I use all 5 of them, and I'll play them against each other so that Grok versus Claude versus Perplexity to see the difference. Because, yeah,
Is there a
It's-
way to learn
there. Perplexity's like does a deeper dive. It does heavier research. Claude is better at words and writing, literature like. But there are differences. Yeah, they're not always. I mean, accuracy-wise, you could ask it for the score of the baseball game last night, and it'll give you a score from last year. Sometimes that they don't. So they do miss. It's not all B. You know, I do have to double check some of its because it says it confidently too. It says like it's the truth, and it's not. There are ways you could tell it to give you the percentage of accuracy it is.
At first I thought it was a reflection.
Yeah.
Wait, that's really on there. That's cool.
He was leaning over the shampoo bowl when I walked out of the back room, and I thought he was drinking water out of the thing, and he's put it up in his mouth. And he turned around. That's awesome. All right, well, we got a few things this morning. Got some new products here we're going to talk about, got some new things happening, and this is kind of a continuation of the conversation that we've been having for a while. We're a month into this new version, so thank you all for your patience and your willingness and experimenting with what we have and then working with the transitions that we're making. The last week and the last month, so Bayfront had 61% of the guests received a luxe service, a luxury service. So 61% of the guests that came in, which was 157 guests, got one of those services. So you were doing the offerings, offering the guests the option to get one of those services. Village had 60% and Promenade had 55%. So thank you. Thanks for inviting the guests to participate in that. It's all a part of it. It's not to make your life miserable. It's actually to make give them more value when they come here. Give them a newer experience. So.
I have one quick thing.
Yeah.
And I had discovered that I need to make sure the desk knows, because just because I've added enough services on here doesn't mean that.
Yes, we
communicates
discovered
with
it this
them.
week. So Chris has been adding them in there, but not telling us.
Yeah.
But now that we're checking,
Yeah, 'cause I
we're
was
like, did
like-
you do that? Did you do that? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I did. So we just have to still have the communication of letting us know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are checking too.
Yeah.
Just, I think for now we just both need to double
Yeah.
check so
Yeah.
that it doesn't fall
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, until we figure out the ticket solution, there has to be a lot of overlap like that. But
Right.
we're really working hard on getting tickets again because I know that's an answer for people. Like yesterday, I heard somebody check out at the Village and they had the product up front that was used, and she said, well, this is what Sarah used on you today. Did you want to take this home with you? And she said, I just bought that last time. So the history wasn't checked.
Right.
So it was like a little awkward. Like she could have just said, how is it working for you versus,
Right.
You know, do you want to buy this? Well, you just got, she was here last week and she bought it. So having those tickets with info, like, you know, Brenda brought up, and for everyone to be able to then add the add-on, add the next visit date. So some of the things that came up, because especially there, they were having a difficult time with having everyone complete the process, like let the front desk know what happened in Vish, what products were used, and what the next visit date was. So Diana was talking about, well, in the meantime, she's just going to have her associate just write on a piece of paper or write on the list what they are at the beginning of the day, because she knows some of them didn't, you know, like Allie was talking about, well, I don't know when their cycle is, so you have to look it up to kind of to figure out what their, wasn't that what you were talking about, like getting to know like what the recommendation is, so that there's a recommendation coming from us as to when, now that that is truly transformed for everyone. So as far as pre-book goes, so this month there were, so month to date, there were so far 1,396 guests and 1,074 of them pre-booked. So that increase was 154 more appointments booked for the month in the future than last year. So 154 more guest visits over last year just by increasing the pre-book number from 65 to 75%. So that's a lot of phone calls, a lot of appointments. It has 154 more guests coming in one more time each year because they stay in that cycle. So it makes a huge difference, and that's part of these 3 pillars that we're working on to have this year rebound. You know, to have us, for us to be sustainable, we have to meet these targets. We have to do more and better than we've done this year or ever in the past, and that involves everybody's participation in this. So it's not, there's going to be a lot of support for it, a lot of ways to support everyone and having it happen. You know, we're working on getting the tickets. We will have offerings that give you an opportunity to talk to somebody about, like the drawing for the $200 gift card for the pre-book. That has, I know for some of you that's been helpful. We'll have that every month. We'll have a featured product of the month. We'll have some sort of, I think this month is going to be buy a shampoo and conditioner.
And get a styling aid free, but
Get a
that's,
styling.
I do want to discuss that with you guys, and just get your opinion again, because I know then people are saying, well, what if they buy a shampoo and conditioner, but they want the replenisher for free? And that's twice the price.
That's the one product we have
Everything.
to.
So maybe we could just,
Excluding the
the replenisher price, but any others.
And is that because some things are going away? We're trying to get rid of product?
No, this is, it's just, we've always actually had like a stock up promotion for the people that are coming back into town. And then again in April was stock up to take it home with you. You know, so, and people are always still asking, so we thought, let's bring that back because people do want that. And, you know, we do have a hard time selling product, it seems like. This will make it easier. When they know they're getting something for free, and something they want, I think it'll help with the sales.
We did product promotions November and April.
Yes. In the
To
past.
piggyback off that too, the VIP, a lot of people coming back and asking about it, but there's unknown of when it's being offered.
Yeah.
Well, because we don't know if we're gonna be offering that. I know we have in the
Like
past.
5 people this week.
It's
say.
always.
Good. All right, that's good to know. Good to hear. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's
If
good
they're
to
coming
hear.
back and they have nothing in there.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's the demand is there then.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
to
the
hear.
problem is, it was always a June promotion, and people bought more. They bought 1,000, they bought 2,000, they bought 3,000, because it was once a year. Once we started introducing it, we'll do it again in December, people started buying less. So then I feel like it defeats the purpose. So I don't know if we should be offering VIP again in December. We
Well,
can offer something else,
I think
like,
so many of our clients already expect it for this
Yeah,
December, so
right.
I think that like I
They're being
have to
told
do-
that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I've heard
no,
it.
they're not.
I have heard it.
Yeah,
You
and
have?
I think,
Oh, we
I
have
think that we
heard.
would, I think
It
that we
gets
should
told
roll it out
multiple
maybe this
times up
December,
at the desk when they're.
and then maybe say.
Say that
like-
again. I
I
must have heard.
said, maybe roll it out this December, but then maybe tell them like this is gonna be the last.
Okay.
December from now
All right, that's what we'll
We
do.
could do that.
Okay, we'll do it that
Yeah.
way. So.
I could do
Just
that.
because
makes it
then it'll be
Yeah.
like no issue.
Some people
Right.
like to do it.
Yeah, then let's do that. And-
Yeah, we'll do
And then in
that.
June, we can, as we sell it, we will be very specific and say, we're not running it again until next June.
Yeah.
So
Because
buy
even at
more.
Village, I
See,
hear
it used to
at
be
the front,
like-
some people can't do $1,000
Right.
at a
Like,
time.
around.
So-
Exactly, that's exactly what it was, yeah.
So we
Yeah,
can
because
do that.
it was in June when everybody was gone, too, yeah.
Yeah.
In June,
Cushion
it's
face.
not gonna be like, oh, and then to buy more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So they're keeping it when they're coming back in the summer again.
Because it doesn't
You know what
expire.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little game.
It doesn't expire, exactly, it's their money.
I just know they're back in town and they're like, oh, I need to re-up my.
Well,
VIP."
I'm good,
like,
I'm glad to
"Well,
hear that, that's good to know. I like that. That's
So then
great.
let's do that, we can start that,
Yeah.
what, December 1st, like we normally do. And
Yeah,
then
so we get them all prepped up for it, let them know it's
Yeah.
coming.
And
And
then we
yeah.
can
Gil's
always just
got
tell them,
American
hey.
Express and Robert Fuller.
Right. And you guys just
Yeah.
tell them to like, hey, just call us in June, even if you're not in town.
Get ready to hide the January statement from your husband, so he doesn't see that
Yeah,
big.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that, good, thanks for that feedback, that's good, we'll do that. And especially that they're asking about it, so. The other thing that we'll have, and it's still in the works, so whatever thoughts you have, is a 12-month calendar, so what we're gonna do is known to everybody, like what's being planned, so you can talk about that, so there's the marketing calendar and what's about to happen.
Yeah, and we had some ideas, another one that we are getting these little pouches, small pouches from Dede, and with a cute saying, so we could do shampoo and conditioner in December as a stocking stuffer. You know, that might be another one. We'll still do the buy two, get the third for the big products, but this could be an extra one as just a little stocking stuffer. So they're like $14 each, so we can sell them both for like 20. You know, make it like a little promotion.
Yeah, all offerings and everybody's looking for a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the little masks with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
put a
and
mask in
that's
there
the
too.
thing, yes, that's the other thing. So the masks did come, more's coming today. It's not all here, but this is the eye
What
patches.
brand is that?
This is hydropeptide. So this is a professional one.
Which
These
is
are not
available
to
at
be given
Nordstrom.
away to
I mean, it's like a high
clients. We do
brand,
charge
high-end
for
brand.
these. Of course, if you guys want to try one for yourself, absolutely, because we do need you to feel comfortable with what you're selling. We have ones for back bar, there will be ones professional, because these do say professional use only, there will be retail ones for sale. They will also be $10, so if they don't want to do it here because they're going to a meeting,
You could
you
take
could
that
sell them one to take home. Just not these, we'll have them at the front.
Are they different?
The label is
The
different.
label
Say
is different.
A lot of feedback I've been getting on the eye, if their face is full of makeup or oily or something, they just don't stay on.
Yeah.
And I'm literally watching my client and one's like going like this.
Yeah.
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 And so these will stay on better. These are professional, they're not gel ones, they're different. You'll see it, and they will stay on with makeup. Again, probably not through your entire service as they're sitting straight, but at least in the back while they're processing and getting shampoo, they will stay on. But again, we will have them for retail, same price. We also have the lip ones that are coming, which will be the same thing, retail and here, $10 as well. We also did order these face masks. These are retail only. These are not to be used in the salon, but it's a full face mask, you know, and that's something that they can take home as well. I think we were talking about.
That's the exact same thing as the eye, but just for the full face. So it's, if they like the feel of that, they could take that home and do it at home.
Yeah, and again, professional, since they already tried that, you know, we can offer these. We were talking about doing one of the promotions, like maybe in January, not to stack everything up now, or maybe in November, we can do a bundle. Get lips and that, and the mask.
Yeah, the trifecta.
And do a little discount on that if they want all three. Or do buy one, get one. Like, so we need your input on this, like what you think would
What
work
is
for
the
you.
processing, not processing, but like, if I put a face mask on, I could see I putting it
No,
on.
you don't put
and the
face
shampoo.
masks on.
Oh, they take that home?
No,
That's
not
a
here.
retail only.
Yeah, that's too much.
We don't use those
So it's
here.
gonna be messy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for them to take home, and when, you know, once they do have to take their makeup off for that.
Yeah.
So that's a watch TV with your husband.
Mhm.
Anybody who gets the eye one, they would be introduced to, well, you can have it for your full face at home, so.
Yeah. Same thing, it's a little lip patch.
I was at a different
Remember I showed
salon
it as the last name? Oh, no, you
getting,
weren't. It was the last name.
my wax lady, she rents a room in Salon, and I saw they have all kinds of stuff on their retail shelf. Same kind of stuff. I forget. They have those gloves,
You know who that's good for? Susan Silver.
collagen gloves by
Where's
Boas.
Susan put this on while I do it first?
argan oil and floral extract, so.
This better not be on you.
That's
But
the
they
gloves.
I don't know if they provide that as a service,
Yeah.
because it's a full service salon, nails, everything, or if they just sell it on their retail shop.
Yeah.
It's a very small.
What is the brand?
Monesh?
That's the hand?
Yeah, it's the collagen gloves.
Collagen gloves, okay.
Collagen treatment mask for hands and cuticles.
Okay.
I just thought, okay.
We could
That's the
test,
first thing I noticed
we
when
could
I
try
looked
those out,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's try them out.
I mean, their retail is like just overwhelmed, it's just,
A lot, yeah.
their lobby's the size of the kitchen.
Like VOE.
Where is this?
Salon Nevea. It's by Cadillac DeVoe on 41.
Well, that's what we're noticing is people, you know, once you're in the beauty industry, it doesn't need to just be hair for the retail stuff. You know, that will buy that. Like they do have lip plumpers that we can maybe eventually, if we feel like there's a demand, we can retail those too, you know? I mean, they'll be like 40, I think they retail for 40. But that's what pretty much most lip plumpers retail for. But like little by little we can do, they have other masks and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just something at the counter for them to look at and grab, you know? Like Brenda was saying, maybe we could do some kind of hair clips, you know, find cute stuff, like she says, like little cute claw clips or something like that that we can also.
Yeah.
So if you guys are around and you're seeing it or it's coming up on your Insta, let me know too. But it has to be like something cute that we think people will go for. Not super young and girly, but still fun, you know?
Whatever's going to enhance their experience, whatever's going to give them more value, whatever we can add to their experience is really what we're looking for. Which is, you know, why it really just comes down to the offering. When they know what we're offering, that's what makes a difference. If they don't know, we still have some people who still say, you're just, the VIP, what's that? They've been coming for 20 years. There are people who still maybe have heard it, but didn't hear it, didn't get it. There's still people like that. So the offering, the opportunity to, they can't buy something they don't know exists. So if they have that's really the key to this whole thing, is that people are offered what we have. Whether that's the take-home product, the services, the enhanced services that we're offering, or even when they're supposed to come back, which really, all three of those things will make the difference for this year. And not like sometimes, it has to be consistent throughout the organization that's how we're operating now. And it's not, here's an example of something that turns into salesy when there's no conversation at all in the back of the house about what's being used, what products are being used. You know, the shampoo and the conditioner, they don't know anything about it, they don't hear anything about it, and then they get the new styling aid that's used on them, but they don't hear about it. And then they get to the front, and Marina says, this is what they used on you today, did you want to try? Now that sounds like sales, because they didn't know. Like it's totally, they weren't educated on that. So they had an opportunity when the offering is there to say yes or no. But so educating people on everything that there is as a habit, you know, as a way of how we're operating is critical. Yesterday there were 2 out of 23 guests that had a Lux offering. Or there may have been more that had Lux offerings, but 2 were wrung out. So 2 out of 23, so it was 9%. At the Village yesterday, it was 13 out of 21, 65%, and the Promenade, it was 1 out of 20, or 5%. So it's very likely that most people were not offered the opportunity. That's
Still
usually what it is.
complimentary right now?
Yes.
We're out of the We're also out of the
Oh,
ones
yeah,
that I
you
add
said
on.
that.
The color. You know, we don't have the ones that I found value in.
Oh, that's because you
Because
used
I
them all,
used
yeah?
them all.
Okay, good. All right, well, we can get those in overnight.
Super excited.
We'll get them back in here.
The color preference.
Yeah.
I did ask some
Let Robert know,
clients
he
what
can
they
order it
thought.
today, whatever you need.
Like Laura Rosa,
Yeah.
who's, you know, valuable client to me.
Come out.
She said
Like this.
it's such a, it would be a great offering, but I think her level of, just who she is,
Yeah,
she wants to know, what does it do? What is the product name? Is it a reputable product? Is it something that's going, like, what is
Yeah.
the ingredients in it?
yeah,
So I think she saw the new one, or she saw the old ones, and was like, I don't know.
yeah.
And
So
she's like, "No, I'm not doing that."
this is perfect for her now, because the new products, we have a information brochure on it. It gives you every breakdown of all the ingredients, how it's formulated, what the benefits are, and it's only available at Nordstrom, so it's not like you know, a regular knockoff brand. It is a name brand that's professional. So that, and included with that will be the menu. So the menu is going to be critical too. So that'll have things like that.
And the menu is nice size marketing. I saw those printouts.
I think that's a temporary right now.
That's a temporary one for
Just
now.
until we nail every one that we're going to do.
Utilize that TV and create like a slideshow of like
Yep. Yeah.
people wearing
Yeah. Andy was
icons.
talking to me about that. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be great.
Because I think a lot of people would see, if they see a visual, they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, what is that? What are they talking about over there?
Yeah.
And then maybe we could use that iPad up front to do that.
It could circulate. They both could circulate.
Or we can
yeah.
add another TV somewhere. I don't know where you're
I
at.
don't
Yeah.
think we have room, but the
Take down
iPad.
those paintings over there.
Yeah. There used to be one there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there used to be one.
Yeah.
But we can, the
Yeah.
iPad on the counter will be fine, like the one that
Yeah.
we used for a little bit and then I don't know what happened to it, so.
Yeah, so there's in-salon support, on-station, you know, menus, and right now the temporary menu, that's what we have. But there is a full one being created.
So when are we starting to sell those eye masks?
So that'll be next week, because I'm still waiting for the other stuff to come in, which hopefully will be in today. So you can still gift what we have, you know, the hands and the regular patches. And then once we start that, those are not for gifting, those are for selling.
Now, how are you doing the hand things here? How's that happen? When you use the gloves, what's the process for that?
It's kind of time consuming in my opinion. Like when, let's say, with Lisa, she's always running behind.
Yeah,
So when she needs a shampoo quick, but they want like the gloves and the eye patches, like it sets us back
yeah.
like a good 10 minutes.
Well, Lisa's usually 10 minutes behind anyway.
Well, right.
Yeah, but like she'll catch up.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, for
But maybe we
that,
can start offering that to them earlier. Because if they're sitting
Like
there
while they're
waiting,
waiting?
exactly, when they're already waiting for a half an hour for her, that would probably be like, do you want me to start? Like that could be something.
yeah,
that you could
oh
do.
yeah, that would appease them in a lot big way, yeah. So
Because
David
they are
Thomas
all
used to call
waiting.
that juggling. He's like, you juggle for your clients. And it's like, that was your job when you were an
Yeah.
apprentice. It's like, when he was running behind, he's like, I need you to entertain them. Do something. Like, say, oh, let's put some replenish on you, you know? David mentioned that you might need a little bit of extra conditioner today. So they were being distracted by the fact that we were behind. So
Right.
instead, they felt like they were getting more service done as opposed to like, you know,
Yeah.
so.
yeah, so that's actually a good tool.
She always
Yeah.
wants some free shampoo before color a lot of
Yeah.
times. so
Yeah.
Getting
Right.
that going. and
So you know
having-
you can just grab them and then just sit them here
Yeah.
with the masks, at least with the hands, you know, for a while. If they want it.
So when the hands are being done, what's the procedure been?
Sorry?
What's the procedure been when you're doing the hand gloves? Are you just putting them on and letting them? Are you massaging? Are you putting a hot towel? What's your
Well, I put a
procedure
hot
here?
towel.
Put a hot
Like,
towel?
I'll put them on
Well,
and like I'll move the product around because it's usually just at the fingertips. So I'll
Yeah.
like move it down so it gets the whole hand. And then they'll put their hands like this and I'll wrap them in a warm towel.
Okay, so not a hand massage.
Not yet. no.
Okay, all right, so they were experimenting with that at the other two, doing a hand massage with those, when they had the time, because there are some people, yesterday had one or two guests only. They had hours to work on those one or two guests, so, you know, it's something that we can fill those gaps with, because we're not at the point now where we're, you know, Tuesday was busy, but it wasn't a full season day, you know, for everybody, so.
Also,
just
like,
people-
that would be good, like, if you get like a warm towel first, because that what it is, opens up the pores. So then put the gloves on and then, because you're supposed to wash your hands, you know, with warm water, because it opens up the pores. So the product just get something very good. It's just like, you know, you just wet it a little bit, just kind
You
of
know,
like
like the
clean it
manicurist
very
does
quick.
before you put the lotion on, you gotta go wash your hands.
Right.
Oh, sure, yeah,
They sent you to go wash your hands.
yeah.
Same thing, like, you know,
It's another
same
thing.
thing, you're
Takes
supposed to
some time.
clean,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I-
areas that, you know, for the eyes and everything
Yeah.
before,
No, the
because,
5-minute
you know,
service is before
like,
30.
if you put them on
Well,
like
that's what
that,
he's saying, just wipe it
whatever,
with a towel and.
you know, dirt or whatever, it will start cleaning to the,
Yes, soaks it into the skin.
yeah.
If you haven't had the trifecta, if you haven't had all three, you have to do that. You have to get the experience with the whole three. Have you used the new steamer yet? Okay.
We tested it out on Tuesday on
Yeah.
Andy.
On who?
On Andy, yeah. It does get very hot, so you have to make sure it's in the back and it's further away, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, with a steam, it's better.
Yeah. I think just the idea of it is fancy, you know,
Yeah.
for the clients.
Yeah, so like, find what you love of that group that you are comfortable talking about, whether it's Malibus or, you know, whatever ones that you're comfortable with, because we do want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity. Somebody said, well, like, go ahead. No, explain it to her. That's all right. I'll just wait.
So, viene distinto. Vamos a tener un proyecto para hacerlo en el otro de allá, pero o sea, los de aquí no son para llevarse
Well, while he's discussing that, I'm gonna,
Conditioning. Archery conditioning too, right?
for this week, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
What did you have those out for?
So these are the new products while he's explaining that you guys have been asking for. So these you will be very happy. Yes, we have them for
Are we also
retail, for
gonna get-
blowout spray.
We're also gonna have the gloves too?
We will continue to have those, yes,
This, okay.
Yes.
And-
yes. So, new hairspray that you guys love and the blowout, and that's gonna be starting on retail today. Put it out, so very
We have
excited.
texture, we have texture spray coming or
No, you guys didn't like the texture spray.
We need texture spray.
Okay.
We don't.
There isn't a understand why some of them are making them with
María,
oil in them.
María, está mi clienta ahí
Their
para
hair texture spray didn't do much.
Right.
No sé, hay dos clientes.
Es una señora
Actually,
de
they're
pelo
in
blanco.
the dry
Yeah.
shampoo.
¿Sí?
Well, same thing,
Dry shampoo
yeah,
with oil in it, I don't get that.
yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm like, they're supposed to be absorbing oil or helping with the greasiness. You know what I mean? That's why I use it.
Right.
To help with like that. Anyway.
Still looking for a specific product for a need, for a
Dry
need?
shampoo and texture spray.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And we just, they don't, what they have, nobody likes.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Find what you love, what you love. So the goal is that a third of our clients, that 33% of the guests have an experience. So it might not be for everyone, and that's fine. But if we can get 1/3 of them to take advantage of that, it'll enhance their experience. It'll help us, and you know, give them something else to talk about besides same old, same old. There's just, you know, something that's new, something that's different, something to get them spiced up a little bit. So 1/3 is the goal. So if we have, you know, 20 people in today, we need 6, you know, to have their experience. So it's just a matter of offering to everyone, so that they have an option to say no. And it's just like dessert. It's all it is. And you just find the one that you love. Brenda, you love Malibu. You know, you found your home with that. That's one that, you know, you could work for anyone, a haircut or whoever. It doesn't have to be color. It can be.
And now we know, you know, like, we'll be able to figure out like how many we should have on hand, you know, because no one's ever used them. So we've never ordered them. We've never had them.
That's great.
And how much are they gonna be, the Malcolms? 15?
I think they're 15.
And
Yeah,
the conditioning.
yeah,
too,
there's
right?
one that's 20, but the rest are all like 15. And then our conditioning, like, the absolute repair and the quench are 10. And then the oil reflections and the fusion flex, those are 15.
Which ones are?
Those are just paint.
The fusion flex and the oil reflections are 15, but our quench and
Oh, okay.
like our masks, those are
Okay.
10.
Okay, all right,
But this week they're still free.
okay.
Yeah, you can still offer them.
Are
as
we,
free.
did you say we're getting tickets back?
Working on it.
No, we're trying.
Working on it. Yeah.
The
That's
system
been a
doesn't have it right now,
big
but we're
request. I
trying.
mean, I think it would make a big difference, don't you think? Yeah, it would help. Having the history, you know. See, but Boulevard,
I always like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, because I have to go up to the computer. to
And look
see
it
when
up.
their last visit was, and sometimes
Yeah.
they're busy on it, you know.
Yeah,
I
and on a
gotta
ticket,
go
you
in.
have everything. You got what they bought, how many times they were in, what they were in last
Everybody's
time.
asking for those, like
Yeah.
all this data.
So the process is getting their programmers to give us access to the code. This is what we're trying to do, so that we can extract that information out. If we get a programmer to get it out, so we can get it. I don't know why they don't have it. You know, it's one thing to be digital, but they do a lot of spas. Boulevard is in a lot of spas, and they have to have medical consent forms and a lot of data that they need historically about their clients. So it's already built into the system. So I'm not sure how they're handling that. It's already got to be something in that area, because you can create forms to have people sign waivers, and you know, when they get Botox and things, that's all in there. So there has to be something that has history on it for the PA to see at the office. So we're pressing for that hard. So I know that'll help. That'll help. Hi. Good
Hey,
morning.
Lisa, welcome.
So, sir, are we, do you want us to let you know whenever we offer the eye
Yes,
thing,
yes,
all-
if you can.
All of that?
Yes, just so we can run it through.
Yeah,
And we can
okay.
comp it, because it also in the receipt, it shows them the free services they got, so it's nice, you know, to see that they got gifted. Yeah. And that way we can sort of keep track of it too.
Yeah.
Especially you and Chris, because Maria doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know,
We're on our own
it's a
for
bad
us.
habit that I've got, and I gotta.
No, that's
stop
okay,
it.
but like we sort of discovered that he does it, he just adds it in the Vish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
but it's a bad habit,
and up until now, up
So you
until
can
this.
add that in the Vish?
yeah.
Yes, well, no, not the eye patches and stuff, but like the condition, like he'll do
Yeah.
oil reflections, he does a lot of
Because
those.
you have to
and
measure it out
You have to
anyway,
measure
so
it,
you
right.
have.
It's already there, yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to, you know, if you're
Right,
doing
not
it properly, you gotta run it through the
Yeah.
system, so.
I was just kind of letting Maria do it recently.
And truthfully, I wasn't.
Yeah, no,
in
the
my
masks
head, I
need to be
thought-
awake.
Yeah, I need to wait.
Well, it makes sense that if you're putting it in there, it
But I
makes
did, I
sense.
did, I did in my head.
And
think
it
I
was
had
Yeah.
to say
Cal-
something.
And I got out of that.
Yeah.
I'd only
And
discussed
the,
it.
and the limit is happening.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
You've got a lot.
Yeah.
If you've ever been on vacation,
No, I know, you know
you
that.
find that that is something that I do. I've had a conversation in my head about how the day's gonna go.
Well, now
And then,
that she's
as we're going
seen,
through the day, I just assumed that we had had the conversation.
Yeah.
So as I'm wandering off, I go.
No, I can relate to that. I can relate to that really well. I think that she's in my head all the time, and I really, Rick, I really thought I talked. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Oh,
No, we
also,
didn't.
real
Yes,
quick,
we did.
guys, there's the biotin shampoo,
No,
we
we
have,
did not.
Chris, sorry, real quick.
Sorry.
We have the biotin shampoo and bag bar,
Okay.
but we are gonna keep it up front.
Okay.
It's only for when you recommend it for one of your clients.
Okay.
That they can try it out and use it for
Yeah, because
them.
we just sold it to somebody, didn't we? Because I
Yeah.
was like, this is what you should
Yes,
have instead.
yeah, and it is a very expensive product, so we don't
Yeah.
want that on back bar just to
Yeah.
use for everybody, because it's not for everybody. So,
Oh, I
but
know.
if you guys
Yeah.
want to, we'll have it at the front, we can bring it to your associate
Yeah,
to use.
because it is expensive, but it.
Yeah, that one's quite a bit
works.
more than the other shampoos, so for the back bar use, we have to ration it or,
Great.
all right, thank you.